Hi, my name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Leetcode problem number 49, group anagrams. Alright, so this is a medium level problem. It says, given an array of strings, strs, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. So if we have this as our strings, eat, tea, tan, ate, nat, bat, we're going to return an array with 3 arrays in it, bat by itself, nat and tan together because they're anagrams of each other, ate, eat, and tea together because they're anagrams of each other. Pretty simple to understand. So let's go ahead and figure this out. I'm going to grab this. So I'm going to grab both of these for reference. Go over to CodePen. Comment that out. Make this our variable. Create a function. Just going to call it func for now. And we'll return strings and log into the console so we can see what's going on. Great. Cool. Okay, so what we can do is we're going to loop through this array strings, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to sort each string as we go through it. Okay. Before we do that, we're going to create an object, an empty object. And what we're going to do is, when we sort the word, if that exists as a key in the object, or so if it doesn't exist as a key in the object, we're going to push, or we're going to add it as a key to the object and set its value as an array with the actual word in it. Right? And then let's say, so right off the bat, our object is going to, when we get to eat, it's going to look like this. Eat with an array. I'm sorry, not eat. What am I saying? We're just sorted. It's going to be EAT, right? So then it's going to come to T. We're going to sort that, and that's, of course, AET. And so then we're just going to add T to that. And then we get to tan. It's not in there. And it's not going to be tan. I did it again. Sorry about that. It's going to be ant. And then we have an array, ant, right? And then we're going to get to 8. If you sort that, it's AET again, so we add that here. Oops. It's 8. And then nat, same letters as ant. So there, and then finally we get to bat. We don't have that sort of be ABT. We don't have that. So ABT. And then, whoops, bat. Cool. And so back to description. Oh yeah, you can return the answer in any order. Okay? So if we look at this, eat, tea, ate, so ate, eat, tea, different order, doesn't matter. And nat, oops, that's supposed to be tan, sorry about that. Tan, nat, tan, and then bad's by itself. So we just need to return all the values in an array. So we can just say object.values, and then put the object in there, right, in our return statement. Okay, so let's come back to this being an empty object. And then we're going to create a for loop. And actually, no, I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I did before. Yeah, I'm going to use the map method because we can here. So this is just basically like a for loop. You can specify the index if you want, but I don't think we need to here. So we create a variable, or name our variable string, str. So basically this is like when you come in here, console.log string. Right. So this is the exact same thing in this scenario as, you know, for let I, trying to do this too quickly, 0, I is less than str's dot length, I plus plus, and then we say console dot log strs and I, right? So you see the exact same results, the exact same thing. There's times when map is more appropriate, times when for loop is more appropriate. If I can use map, I always use map just because it looks nicer and it takes up a little bit less space. Okay, all right, so what do we got to do in here? So first thing we need to do is we need to create a variable, assign it with let, and we're going to call it the sorted string, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to say string dot split, and this is a good opportunity to kind of see what it's doing too. So I'm going to console dot log sorted, whoops, sorted string. Right? Okay, so we just broke up all these, each one of these strings into an array, right? Now we can sort each one now that they are arrays. Cool. And wait a minute. Oh, I see what I did. Sorry about that. You don't need, let's screw it up. So now each array is sorted, right? And then we can join it back together. Cool. Now we see our string sorted. And then we simply need to say if sorted string in object, I'm going to use a ternary operator. So if that's true, we're going to add basically going to push into this array the actual string. If it's not, we're going to create key value pair, sorted string equaling string. Now let's come down here and let's return our object. Make sure this is looking good. What did I do wrong here? is it not letting me use that? No. Sorted string dot push is not a function. This should work. Oh, I see why, because I didn't make this an array. Can't push into something other than an array. Okay, there we go. And then all we got to do down here is, suppose we return the object, we're going to use the object keyword. We're going to say dot values, and then pass our object. And we should have our result. And there we go. Production. Let's get rid of this console log. Copy this, bring it over into Leetcode, format it. I'm just going to go ahead and submit it. Perfect. All right. Well, if you found this video helpful and you'd like to see more like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day.